Panda, we're back again.
And me, Bucky, I haven't been here in a while.
It's been so lonely without you.
Oh, okay. I see where your priorities are at.
My pride. Is a
We were only about 5 seconds in, and I'm already hitting you with sass. It was great. Ah.
Getting a little squeaky. Grape juice has ascended to the next level, by the way.
Okay.
I mean, look at him. He's so majestic.
Okay. It's just weird how they have glowing red eyes when they're wearing white and blue.
I think it looks
It's very
cool.
unfitting.
I like it.
I mean, like, if the eyes were either white or blue, maybe purple, that'd be completely understandable. But I mean, the color disparity is just
Okay.
weird. It doesn't fit in my mind.
Jaggrass hide +2. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. I have almost 100 Jaggrass parts in general.
Dear God.
Let's go. It'd be great if you could triple sharing the Poogie.
Yeah.
Just eat shit absolutely horribly. Is it just me, or does he look like non-redheaded Ganon?
Basically. Alright, what are you gonna give me? What do you make me do?
Ganon, punch!
What am I doing?
Failing horribly, probably. I'm just under that assumption. Oh.
Oh! Telling me Kuv Taloth is back. Who I can't actually fucking fight.
Oh, is that an online quest only?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You require 16 people.
Okay.
It bothers the ever-living hell out of me, too.
Let's see now.
God damn it.
So what kind of insect you got there? What's its, abilities?
I think it's Heal and Blast. Ah, fuck.
Not elements, but abilities like speed, power, stamina.
I think it's a speed one.
Ah. Speed's pretty good.
Like, or maybe a speed power hybrid, I think.
Okay. If you can get severing speed, then stamina, that's a pretty good one. Because high speed, high stamina is just good.
Any more of those pillows, please?
Okay.
Because I'm fucking zit on my back. That's annoying the fuck out of me now. A cushion.
Listen to me.
Taking an awfully long time to say, hey, you can get rich with this one simple trick of fighting a giant female Jagras.
And breaking her rack.
Everything. You break everything.
Basically, they're telling us to go strip some random old lady who's covered in gold and pull her rack off.
Yeah.
Also, if you know, like, deer and, like, goats and and one of the terms for their horns, that's what I'm talking about when I say rack, because I'm not actually making a boob joke. They seem like I am, but I'm not.
it's gonna be seen as that regardless.
I know it's definitely going to be that way. It's based like I'm kind of reaching around to it, but really I'm not. But who cares?
I mean, you're literally talking about stripping your old lady. You legitimately did say that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what people are going to assume.
Yeah.
That's just how it be. Loading screens. The one way to bypass loading screens is to only ever go on expeditions. For like hours at a time.
You're right there.
Yeah.
I have actually never killed Betelgeuse.
Really?
Yeah.
I nearly killed it first time round.
Are you okay?
I fucked it up first time we met up.
You're right there.
Yeah, I just have a bit of a dry mouth.
I came close to beating that one.
Did you time out?
Yeah, I was about to.
Use a hunting horn. Just saying. Hunting horns are pretty damn good. Either that or get much better with the bow. Because bows are the speed running tool.
Oh!
Yeah, your glaive is pretty nice. The question is how well you can upkeep your damage. Just sort your equipment by tree, it's a lot easier, because then all your bows are grouped up, and then all your greatswords are grouped up and whatnot. Same goes for armor.
Need a Legiona Claw for that.
Yeah, tree. Now everything's all grouped up. Oh, you don't have any greatswords. It's a surprise.
I should have a great sword.
You do not.
Huh. That's weird. Don't. Crap. Oh, I do have hammers. Eh.
It's hammer time.
Bone plus. Hard bone.
Paralysis hammers are kind of scary
Yeah.
in the world. Although I don't remember if there are paralysis hammers in the world. There is a sleep hammer though. It's made from Radovon. And with that, you can use your big bang and do a lot of damage while it's falling asleep. Because while a monster's falling asleep, you have several seconds of free damage that it won't wake up from. Yeah, do you have the bezel charms? Bezelgeuse charms.
No.
It's armor charm and power charm, but with Bezelgeuse stuff infused into it. I have those already. You should probably get those. Because it's like devil charms.
Do you want to play for a little bit?
Have. Sure.
Yeah, because this like thing on my back's bugging me.
You what?
Thing on my back's bothering me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna see what you got.
We'll be back. Oh, this is bothering me. I can't even reach it.
I broke all of its explosives. And Mountain Dew already. And knocked it down.
Nice.
Yep.
Also, the human body is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you're just figuring this out now?
Yeah.
It's especially gross when you don't take care of it properly.
I know. I actively go out of my way to grab that elder thing when you have a chance as well. Is this an expedition?
Yes.
Hmm. Hey, what monsters do you ship together?
What do you mean?
Like, what two monsters would you like to see, like, try to breed? And see, like, some kind of, like, hybrid species of?
I don't really have anything in particular. I don't really think about that kind of thing. Ow.
Like, I would honestly think of, like, a pairing of Betelgeuse and Sergius would be hilarious. If
That
not,
would be bleeding explosive.
yeah.
Sure, that's the thing you want.
I know for sure I'd hate the status effects because, holy crap.
Down again.
But,
This
honestly,
is significantly worse.
I like the idea. If I remember correctly, that is my second strongest hammer. Because the ice one...
Use your strongest.
Oh. Okay, because I thought the ice
Raw
one was...
damage. This thing has over 700, whereas the other one is like 600 something.
I think it has like a little smidgen of blue sharpness, I think.
Yes. It's just, this has the most per hit damage.
Oh, he's angry.
Yeah. Ah, so where are you going?
You get the elder print?
Yes. You've watched me pick it up. Ah, why you gotta do me like that?
Oh, he can breathe fire.
Yeah.
You want to know some really weird facts about the Monster Hunter world?
What?
Some weird facts about the Monster Hunter world?
Like what?
Well, for example, you remember Yan Garuga, right? Though a Yan Garuga is specifically born when a Rathian gets it on with a Yan Kutku. Like, I'm not even joking. That's literally how they exist. Granted, I looked up Monster Hunter memes, and one of the things that popped up was a Rathian getting it from an Andronath. Which, I honestly think about that, and I'm like, what would... It's like, it's actually a compatible breeding thing. What would that create? That would make more sense if it was like Glavenus, really.
Well, it essentially breathes fire. It's loud, annoying, and aggressive.
That makes sense. I mean, like, a thing you should know about the subspecies of Diablos, the black Diablos are all female.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah. Like I said this in the last video, but it's specifically what happens when a female Diablos goes in heat, their skin tone changes to like a dark blackish blue. Granted, their deviant in Generations Ultimate literally stems from a Diablos that watched its parents die to a hunter and is so unbelievably angry. Yeah, like it's watched its parents die. Yeah, and it's so unbelievably angry that
It's legitimately Batman, but a monster.
its internal body temperature ends up heating up so much that it emits steam that can ignite the air around it. From what if I remember correctly.
This particular Bezuki is much fuck up.
Yeah.
Why do you have speed sharpening 3? Like, why do you need that? You really don't need that.
I don't like getting hit in the middle of sharpening. I get cucked a lot by that, by the way.
Use a hunting horn. You won't need to sharpen ever because you never.
I fucking suck at positioning with the damn thing!
You don't need positioning if you're just doing it. I like how you can technically infinitely charge with the air. Makes that little bit of damage you get back every time you charge it. Up, and bang. Did I sacrifice an elk for it? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. Will I die?
I didn't need to see that. Someone drew a doujin of Mizutsune and Zenogre getting it on, and I just,
That sounds like a bathtub and a toaster.
basically, but I just found the best image ever.
What?
It's a Dalmadura, but the head is replaced with a Wiggler helmet. Awesome. Right?
That's basically like a long-necked Yoshi. That's the exact image I have in my mind. Odagarin, what are you doing? Odagarin, go.
He's like, I'm hungry. Meh. Granted, the backstory for the deviant species is really dumb. Because like it usually.
I have 2 shrink bitches, so I can't charge like at all now.
Yeah. Because like how like most deviants are like formed or come from like really mundane backgrounds or some shit.
Yeah, usually how it goes.
Like for example, the Thunderlord Zenogre, his entire backstory is the fact that.
I'm gonna switch off the bow and see how much better I'll do, which is probably going to be a significant difference.
Yeah, but like the Thunderlord Zenogre from Generations and Generations Ultimate basically has overactive electrical charge glands or whatever, or basically has a glandular problem that overloads
It's a clone.
its Fulgur bugs, essentially.
It basically has roided lightning bugs.
Yeah, and so it essentially is a Zenogre in its enraged form when it's fully charged at all times.
There you go.
And then it can even descend to another form above that, which is
This isn't even my fun.
exactly like Thunderlord Zenogre is literally a fucking Super Saiyan.
Ow.
And Bezel just fucked off. But like basically it's because like deviants are basically formed from like some of the most mundane shit, like for example the one-eyed Yangaruga.
Hey, why are you doing this now? Bitch.
Yeah. Is used to be just like a specialized version of a quest, or I think like some point. But Now he's a deviant monster. And then...
Wow, that wall stretches pretty damn far.
And then basically, like, I think, like, the Dread Queen, or Dread King Rathalos is... And they're basically really old as hell Rathian and Rathalos that have lived a very long time. And have survived many battles with hunters. The Dread King Rathian is basically... She's had practice using her poison a lot more frequently, basically, and just that's basically how that's how deviants work. Really dumb. Like Crystal Beard Uragon.
It's kind of hard to come up with really, really good backstories all the time. And a lot of monsters are back.
Yeah.
And sometimes something mundane would work.
Yeah.
And
Like, Crystal Beard Uragon literally is just a Uragon that has crystals growing out of his beard instead of basically having metal stuck to it instead. It's fucking dumb, and I hate it. Granted, Uragon is kind of a boring monster, and a lot of people agree because they don't like him. Like, this is one dude who had, like, an idea for, like, a Betelgeuse deviant, where basically it has bodily deformities, and so it has those pine cone things, or glands, all over its entire body, in areas it's not supposed to, and they're also, like, hyperactive. Yeah, like a deviant, like, Betelgeuse with, like, retarded bomb sacks, essentially, would be really annoying. And basically they'd be overloaded and, like, growing faster than they should be. And so, he's constantly in his rage mode. Then he has a super pissed mode where, rather than dropping the little pine cones that explode, they're already exploding on his body. Yeah, it's literally a flying Brachydios. Yeah.
Yeah, like fighting that would not be that big of an issue. If it had the same basic pattern, then it would not an issue.
Yeah. Granted, I fucking hate Brachydios because he's kind of an asshole. I do like how he looks, though. I like his pompadour.
I'm like the only person who does the bow.
Yeah.
It's good damage.
I use it a little bit too, just not as much as you do.
I use it.
Like, there's also like a subspecies for Betelgeuse that guy talked about that I like the idea of as well. And basically what it was is Betelgeuse that are not nomadic monsters, and they live out like on this little like isolated island, and they basically eat fish. And how they do that is they hunt them by dropping bombs in the water, and it's basically a fat Betelgeuse, a really pudgy Betelgeuse.
Betelgeuse is already pudgy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like an even fatter bezel. And its pine cones, rather than being like little landmines like those. What?
Maybe I could get a cheeky dragon piercer as they were flying by, but I was doing that stuff. Wait. I flipped it.
Yeah, but like a subspecies of Betelgeuse, its pine cones, rather than being like landmines, would be like the Brachydios' little booger trails that would eventually explode, because they'd be more attuned to working in water more efficiently, or something like that. I think that would have been a cool idea. Granted, the story the dude came up with for a Kuliyaku sub or deviant, I thought was really fucking cool.
In my mind, the dragon would just be more aggressive.
It basically is, because and then this is like a deviant version, not a variant.
It's basically the same as
Yeah.
that it doesn't breathe fire.
Yeah.
It was a split second.
Yeah, but like the Kuliyaku deviant for this game that guy came up with is basically a Kuliyaku that wandered into the Rotten Vale, and basically had his stomach rotted out by the effluvium because he wasn't. Yeah, yeah. Like his body isn't adapted to that shit, and so it's basically all making him all skeletal and shit, and his beak and claws. Yeah, it's basically a Valhazak themed Kuliaku. It's basically Kuliaku with Valhazak abilities. I guess, yeah. But like backstory-wise, it's actually kind of cool. But the way the detail he goes into, it's like a really tragic story for poor Kuliaku because he's all starving and shit and going crazy.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
I mean, the dude has like a similar story for Otogaron, where it's basically a fucking Otogaron that ate some Xenojiva meat, or one of the Dalmadura rocks in this area, and is essentially being incinerated from the inside out. Oh, 3mm hard now. Pooh-ah!
Yeah, it's always a split second before I land, and then you kill me. That's annoying.
Kick it.
Now it's hot.
Or not. Oh, yep. Ooh!
Real low. Except for the times that I don't. That was a good.
Yeah, how?
I don't care.
Like, there's even a fucking deviant version of a Nergigante that's basically a hungry a Nergigante that hasn't eaten in a really long time, and
So it's Gigante.
yeah, but there's more. He stumbles across,
I never know if you're running away or not.
like, he supposedly stumbles across the corpse of Xenojiva that we fought, assuming Xenojiva is actually dead. And what ends up happening is Nergigante is like, ooh, free food, and this is an Elder Dragon. Nom 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 nom. Holy shit, so much energy! And so basically it's a Nergigante that has some of...
Funny if you have defense up 5, but you take the same amount of damage as I do.
No, it's fucking stupid, right?
Oh, you don't upgrade your character, do you?
I did.
How much?
I've upgraded most...
You're currently equipped.
Yeah, there should be either like 1 or 2 points away from being maxed.
Really?
Yeah.
Some Garbo armor, my stuff, which is...
It's the highest defense rating I have at the current moment that I have the parts for. And it's the set I use to kill Kushiladora, because it negates most of his wind effects. Because, like,
It's just the dick right there.
his fucking Kushila in this game makes me angry. Like, it's not just like, I'm not just bad at fighting him, but yeah, like, I am bad at fighting Kushila. Yeah, like, in all of the franchise, like, I've played fucking Freedom Unite, I've played Try, 4 Ultimate, 3 Ultimate, Generations, and not enough of Generations Ultimate, but I plan on getting it. And a Switch. But, basically, World's Kushiladora has moves from previous iterations of Kushiladora that are a fucking pain in the ass.
That's a tail flip. It's a snowflake tail flip. I have become God. And there's your first tail.
But fucking hate Kushila in this game, because, like, when I fought him, did you know that he can shoot projectiles back at you.
You told me he could reflect Dragon Piercer, though I'm not sure if that's actually a thing. Slinger ammo, I completely understand. Dragon Piercer, though.
Yeah, because like I fucking shot him with a Dragon Piercer, and that shit came back and knocked me the fuck out.
You sure it wasn't a Wind Blast? Because doesn't he shoot mini NATOs?
Yeah, that might have been what it was, but it felt like it did
Okay, your turn to die.
more damage than it should have. Like, it fucking made me angry. Not to mention the fucking size of his wind blast shots that he has, and the fucking range those goddamn things have. Like, did they really need to give this version of Kushladora a fucking sniper rifle that shoots grenades?
I have a feeling that you're just over exaggerating.
How does one get hit by a wind blast and take a metric fuck ton of damage when the attack landed 15 feet away from them?
They're exploding. What I carry is one of the monsters that can't effectively focus.
Yeah, it's the bow doesn't do well with really mobile monsters. Yeah.
Plus its pattern is also moving out of my line of sight.
Kadachi gives me the same trouble as him,
I
but
don't have that much trouble with that.
But-
At least he doesn't flip much.
yeah, Kadachi's actually really fucking weak though. Like, he's one of my favorite monsters in this game, but he's so pathetically weak in some ways. Like, his elemental damage is a fucking nightmare because it hurts, because
My problem is just that I have a hard time hitting him because the times where I can do the most damage, he hops off of trees.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, I
fucking
still have scatter nuts. Why wasn't I using those?
out of every Monster Hunter, the power creep and just general power of each of the different statuses that monsters can use, Worlds, lightning is fucking terrifying. Like, I've seen, like, I've seen other people fight the freaking Kirin and Arch-Tempered Kirin, and they've got, like, the perfect build, like, armor and shit to deal with him, and they still get two-shot. I mean, when I tried to poke a Kirin, basically what happened is I smacked him. Yeah, like, I didn't even fucking get hit by one of his attacks. I just fucking smacked him and immediately died. Like, the equivalent of what happened with my first experience with the Kirin in this game was
I got revenge.
I looked at him, he looked at me menacingly, and my character fucking passed out from it.
Yes, Kieran.
Yeah. And God forbid they add Orochi Kirin, because guess what? Dragon Blight and Lightning.
Well, then. I have no fear. Ouch.
No fear, you say.
I
Gets
wasn't
fucked.
afraid.
I know, but you got fucked anyway.
Yeah, because I wasn't afraid. I think it's neat how Ortigaron's one of the few monsters when you knock them down, will not stay down.
Yeah.
It's neat that there are actual monsters that can get up fast. Unlike all of the others that are like, I cannot stand up. No.
Dear God.
Hey. Oh, bitch. It was so close and so far at the same time. Yeah! Exactly what I wanted. Oh, wow.
I also think they should really add, like, other monsters. Like, it's really sad there are no actual bug monsters in this game. And we're not getting any either, and that's what makes it even worse. Makes it really sad. Yeah, like, freaking Rotten Vale, Coral Highlands, and the freaking Ancient Forest, you would expect there to be a giant fucking bug there, right? Given the and then it's also really sad that we're not getting any Leviathans either. And like, they have the model data for it. It just makes me sad that we're not getting that shit.
That was 3 pretty good dragon piercers. I broke like a lot of parts.
I mean, I did hear rumors that if they do bring any sort of like Leviathan class monsters in, they're
again.
oh hey.
Ran away just to come right back. Who's up there? Is it very paralyzing bitch? Running away from the little snake boy.
Yeah. But seriously, Xavier. I heard rumors that if they do bring any Leviathans in, they were talking about like, if there any Leviathans show up, they're going to be Elder Dragon Leviathans. Okay. Which basically means they're going to be adapting the Angatar and the like whatever, like I think it was called like the Unkelos or something like that. Yeah. Although, really, if they like add any Leviathans in, the most likely that would actually fit the best in world is probably the Akinator. Yeah, Angator or whatever, Akinator, I can never fucking tell.
I'm pretty sure that's
yeah.
Not Akinator, that's a genie.
Basically, it's a big old snake dragon that has a very clicky beak.
Fire Nozrala.
Yeah. Nozrala would be pretty cool in this game as well.
Then it would actually be able to have some sort of defense against Glaive.
Yeah.
Unlike in Tor Ultimate, where if you use Glaive, it could not do anything against you.
It's the same in Generations.
Oh, that's a unique Radaban.
Tempered Ravadan. Also, I'm very curious as to how freaking Tempered and Deviant monsters manage to get their tails back.
Magic of monsters. Some of them can regenerate.
Yeah, I know like some can regenerate, like I can understand a Gyros growing its tail back.
Hey, can you look at me? I appreciate it. Well, that was pretty good.
That's a normal Ravadan. Elder thing.
Going, except I was stunned from a roar. So I'll do it again. And it worked.
I mean, another monster I'd fucking love to see in this game would be like some cephalopods. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I heard that they're going to be adding the G-Rank update. Yeah, like early next year. Like shortly after Christmas. Which I'm actually a little excited for. Because if they're adding like G rank, I hope to God they're adding new monsters. If that's the case, then what's the fucking point? Yeah, but with G rank usually comes more frequent like subspecies. It literally only has 2. Like, it literally only has 2 subspecies. And that is the freaking Pink Rathian and Azure Rathalos. Like,
That worked out in my favor.
the least they could do by adding, like, new subspecies would basically be adding the gold and silver Rathian and Rathaloses.
They just have more.
Yeah.
Why not?
We already have the Black Diablo, so...
Then we have more variants.
Oh yeah.
Variants of the same
I know.
Just they have different.
I honestly can't fucking treat Black Diablos as a different subspecies, since the fact of it's literally just a female Diablos in heat. Yeah, in game terms it's different, but... Yeah, but lore-wise, it can't. Like, to be honest, I would fucking appreciate them adding some other monsters from the other series, like...
Everyone would appreciate them adding
Yeah. I mean, we did get, like, a Behemoth and Kuchtaloff, but... they're event monsters.
Third party.
Yeah, and he doesn't...
And True Catalog is a great boss.
Yeah, and compared to literally the rest of the franchise, this game has so few monsters. I mean...
It also has
yeah.
so it's good.
I mean, I also heard rumors that they were adding in an ice environment for the G-Rank update. And if that's the case, then we really do need some ice monsters to be there, and like, if they're gonna do that, please bring in either Giganox or Khezu. I would prefer Giganox over Khezu, because Khezu is kind of just... It's literally... Basically, this is Khezu in a nutshell, and it's literally a chicken with a dildo strapped to... or, with it...
If anything is like that, that's what because it's literally a chicken. It's a fire-breathing chicken.
There's a fuck...
Nothing but a chicken.
Khezu has the fucking body of a really fat-ass chicken.
So do all other wyverns of that body type.
Yeah. And then it's got a freaking, like, dildo for a head, but rather than having a phallus for the tip, it's a freaking lamprey face. Covered in a foreskin. It's literally what it is. Giganox is a little different, though.
Really? This isn't range.
Ooh.
Oh, the ultimate silver eater.
Oh, can't the Rabbidan and Uragon, don't they have 2 tail clips?
They have a bone break in that.
Hmm.
Well, I had to get rid of one. I've not gone any higher.
I honestly don't find the need to fight Rabbidan. His armor is kind of...
Good sneak.
Yeah, his weapon's good, but... I like using the longsword a little more. I've gotten a lot better. I've managed to pull off a few parries. Ow. I'm a little 50-50 with my parries at the current moment. I can consistently get up to level 3 sharp, or level 3 charge for the longsword, and I can pull off at least to, like, I can pull off a lot of helm splitters and knock the monster down consistently with it. I wish you could actually do KO builds with the longsword. Like, add the KO effect to blade weapons.
Yeah, but then KO dual blades would be OP.
I know, KO...
They hit too much.
Yeah, like, that would basically destroy the meta.
Saw blade down the monster's spine.
Yeah.
Because that would be ungodly KO.
Like, infinite mounts, but, the other reason why, like...
KO sword and shield.
Yeah, but that would also make the fucking helm splitter even more terrifying, because then every time you hit with a helm splitter...
Helm splitter KOs anyways.
Oh, it does?
Yes, it trips monsters like no one's business.
Huh.
I did not mean to do that. I thought it was a sparkly. Because it's on its belly. Oh, it's the TP point. Yeah. You can have me go up here and then tell me that he's not up here. That's what happened when I was tracking stuff. It repeatedly told me to go up and down. Because it couldn't decide for a better place. Hi. Really? Ow. There we go.
When I get, the Spire Reignited trilogy, I'm going to be doing a dedicated Let's Play of that. Or streams of that. I think what I'm gonna do is, like, the formula for that would be, ooh, that was a good one.
What? That's another good one. Qualifying one last.
Like, I think, like, a 100... Hi!
How dare you?
Hi, Mr. Joe!
Stop roaring! God damn it. That was 5 roars in a fucking row.
By the way, this is the first... World Devil Joe is the only one that is the first Devil Joe that to consistently piss me off. Because he shows up when I don't want him to.
Rocks, I forgot about that.
And he's also the only Devil Joe that's actually consistently given me trouble.
Now I'm gonna hunt him. Fuck right. They freaking stun locked me for the good 10 seconds. That's not fair. Not allow that shit. I must exact revenge. If I can kill this Devil Joe, I'll be proud. Especially considering how this is my first occurrence with Rogue Joe. It's funny how Green Greens is playing. And Kirby's little puffball that eats literally everything. And I'm about to fight a big green thing that eats everything. It's a green green.
Oh, wait, I wonder if I can find like a 10-hour version of that.
Where are you? Game. Why you do this? Why you gotta say they're there and then they're not there?
There is.
There's a 10-hour version of like every song. Hi. Okay, now self go right.
My cat does not like this. She is glaring at me.
If I can at the very least clip Joe's tail, that's a win.
Pretty easy. However, if you're gonna do that, I would not recommend doing it with the bow.
I'm doing it with the bow.
Also, he's actually harder to fight with the switch axe than he is with the switch axe and bow in this game.
That's because he's much more mobile.
Yeah, and the other ones,
Still.
switch axe would fuck him up. Like,
I mean, exhaust and trip.
yeah.
Can't beat that combination.
Like, back in, like, Freedom Unite and Try specifically, if you ran into a Devil Joe, and you had a longsword, he could not stand up. Same thing went for a hammer, because, yeah. But he roared so much that you literally could not fight him with a horn.
That.
Mm-hmm.
They did vigorous delivery and then stopped because they touched a ledge. And then I died.
Vegetables. Okay.
Wow. I'm fully committing to fighting Joe with the bow. Mostly because I don't need the judgment. Haha, missed me, bitch. So let's pick one. So his whole body is a hitbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another reason why he consistently pisses me off in this one. His attacks that are actually ripped from the older games that I expect to be safe in places where they were in the originals don't apply in this one. Like,
if I could fight Devil Joe with an adept weapon, then I would absolutely mess him up.
yeah, like his hip check and his tail whips, you used to be able to be like completely safe right in the middle portion of his tail, like right, like not like just like about like 5 or so feet away from his feet. Like that area out of his tail.
Point of his body where his tail would just pass over your head.
Yeah, that one little area in the older games would always pass over your head from if you used his hip check or tail whip.
I mean, I only fought him ever with glaives, so.
Yeah, and if you were slightly above that with the glaive, it still applies. His hip check, it wouldn't fucking touch you, but it was a little 50-50 with the tail whip, though. Also, his stomp is actually scary. I think this is relevant.
What? What's relevant? Why?
Because he just got neutered.
That's literally all that's happened.
Hi.
Aaron. He's like, oh, that Devil Joe guy. What a bitch, am I right? Please tell me he's not behind me.
How did Devil Joe get here, by the way?
He flew with a laser beam.
Oh wait, yeah, he pulled a Godzilla
Yes.
and flew using his atomic breath.
His atomic beat.
Fuck's sake.
He still hasn't used it yet, and that's a little disappointing.
You haven't pissed him off yet.
I don't know, I'm coming back like every 3 seconds. I would assume that's his mom. Ow.
No wonder.
They say the jump is scary.
It can be.
I've never been hit by it.
Yeah, I've only ever been hit by it twice, but, like, in this game specifically, like, and that's because I was using the switch axe, which
Ow.
is not a good idea for how mobile he is. Yeah, that was his hip check.
Like, he's hip checked me a couple of times. That didn't even look like weird. I feel like hammer is a very effective weapon against him.
It is more effective than it should be.
What does that supposed to mean?
It does better than it honestly should sometimes, because, like,
What is that supposed to mean? You're just reiterating the exact same thing you said.
It should be really difficult to hit Devil Joe right in the chops with the hammer, but it ends up being easier than it should be, though.
His head is pretty low lying. Plus, his head is extended away from his body, so it really is not that difficult. Unlike some other monsters of similar size, where their head and body are pretty much fused together. Ah, now he's angry. And he still hasn't hit me. Ow.
Why are there so many dabbing Lagiacris?
Ah, there's the way.
Is that a stone with sponge? What the fuck? Hi, funny, what?
So he finally hits me with his breath as I'm pinned against a wall. That's fun. I think it's funny how you're not even interested in this epic battle of wills going on here.
I'm watching you get your slap your dick against the wall only to get bitch slapped back to home.
Since I have incredible patience, I will continue doing this until either they run away or I kill them. One will happen. Oh, damn. I'm forgetting that I can't instantaneously try to if I could have. What? That did bug. Ow. Why is it that I only use my jumping attack as I'm charging? Oh, hi there, Radavan. Where did you come from? Radavan, like, phased in through the ground. It was really weird. I know I said that I was going to well, but now I actually want to try out the against them.
Yeah, okay, so I just read a post about people saying that most people have lived their entire lives in the New World, and it basically pictures that one dude that fights the Jagras for you in the very opening cutscene. He was actually born in the New World. Like, he didn't journey there, no, he was born and raised there.
Pretty sure you said that.
Yeah, he says that he was, and the post that I read apparently is like saying that, oh no, he came there and has been spending a lot of time there.
Oh, you're not angry at me anymore?
It's a hammer meme. And it's basically a hammer user touching the planet surface. Guy hops on a bar, starts spinning uncontrollably. Yeah.
In the Generations games, adept hammer is when you don't want anyone to have any fun.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of damage that you take like nothing. So.
Okay, this picture I just found is retarded because it's making fun of paratoads. Metrotoads are worthless.
Successfully done foresight flash. Pretty neat. What?
I would recommend either going Gunlance, Switch, or Charge Blade, or Glaive on Devil Joe if you're gonna try and kill him.
I'm gonna check out each of them and see how they are.
I do not have any good bagpipes, by the way.
Yours are meh.
By the way, Princess Rapier is my best gun lance.
Personally, I don't really like using gun lance in World. I know it's very effective, but I just don't like using it.
It's easier to use in World.
I just don't like
That's why I have those.
It's way too spammy in comparison to all the other games.
Yeah.
The other games where it was kind of slow, but very powerful, and very effective.
Yeah. It actually felt fun to use.
Styles were pretty damn awesome with it.
Yeah.
Try a switch axe against it, because I'm pretty good at switch axe.
I also attempted a speed run of 4 Ultimate with the normal lance, and I managed to get it to high rank 7-star within like a week using the lance.
It took a while.
Yeah.
Using lance. I mean, for Ultimate, if you want to do that really quickly, you need to use the charge blade of the glaive, because both of those weapons are powerful as hell.
Yeah, I did it again with the switch axe, and it took me 3 days.
What's up? See, I definitely have to help you. Shut up. Stop roaring. No. Damn it. I know why I take about as much damage as I do with my worst armor. It's because I have the bezel charms. That's why. So I do roughly as much damage and take as much at the same time. All I need is Bezidu's talents and armored power charm. They're really cheap to make.
Oh, does that mean there's also the Devil Joe charms too? Hmm. Oh, that's lame.
Really? Yeah, that's 3 kills in a row.
Yeah, sometimes, hey, Devil Joe will just basically hit the...
They're ridiculously large.
Yeah.
One for that, I'd probably be doing better.
Just be glad he hasn't picked up another motherfucker and slapped you with him.
I would probably be better at evading that.
Depending on what monster he grabs can indicate the hitbox. Like, I was fighting, the one time Betelgeuse actually cuffed me in the middle of a fight, I was doing a, Devil Joe quest.
You say Betelgeuse screws you over all the time.
No, I don't.
You told me that he's always a pain in your ass. Whereas I never have.
He's always a pain in the ass when I'm trying to fight Devil Joe, specifically. Otherwise, he literally is nothing but help. Oh, that and Uragon, because fucking Uragon. By the way, after your next death, we should probably call it a day. Ow, 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 ow. Cat.
What? I didn't get a mounting discharge. Now you can't live again. That's annoying. If Devil Joe's immune to Zero Sun.
He's not. Oh, I got the hiccups.
Oh, well, Devil Joe just broke parts for me. Probably slamming him around right now.
By the way, I did say after you died that time we were supposed to call it a day.
Yeah, but also Devil Joe is just about to leave, so if I do it till then, it's only gonna be maybe a couple minutes.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go grab a snack then.
I feel like by the time I come across Devil Joe, I'll probably do much better. Yep, he left. Alright then.
Are you okay?
Alright, well, guess we're gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching.